Okay, the next movie I'm going to talk about is the remake of the Toxic Avenger, which I saw during its limited run in theaters. I helped to contribute to the medical rebilling that they were doing, so it's no big deal. It stars Peter Dinklage and Jacob Tremblay and Kevin Bacon, to name a few. This movie's a fucking blast, man. It's super funny, like really funny. There were a couple of bits in there that like it's not so much the jokes that are like in your face, but kind of the stuff in the background that or that they kind of try and scoot right past that are really really funny. And the special effects, everything like people were really. This got put on the back burner for a long time, and there was a lot of release issues with it, and so that gave people a lot of pause, thinking that it was going to be pretty terrible, and it was super good, man. It was a really good time. The only critique I have is that I'm a huge fan of the original, the Trauma original Toxic Avenger. And the only thing that this new movie, there are a few things that it's lacking, in my personal opinion, that I don't even know if you could get away with anymore. And it's probably better for losing that stuff. But it just doesn't feel like a Toxie movie if it's they kind of they cut out a bunch of the sleaze. Like, in order for a Toxic Avenger movie to really hit home, it needs to be sleazy, man. That first movie is just oozing, like from the opening credits, it's just oozing sleaze, which is kind of part of the charm, you know. The overweight people are really fat, and they've got candy bars in every pocket, and they're just drenched in sweat all the time. The ladies that are pulling their that are in the movie are like, even the blind lady has her shirt unbuttoned, like, all, you know. It's like everybody who's dumb is just so stupid, you know. Everything is to the extreme and way over the top and greasy, dude. I mean, just feels like that movie got pulled out of a deep fry vat somewhere and thrown onto celluloid. And that's all part of the charm of the original, of most of the Trauma movies, but certainly of the Toxic Avenger. That's a whole conceit. I mean, he gets doused in toxic waste and then becomes this vigilante protector. And I lost my train of thought. Just because you have a couple of dicks and a couple of boobs in your movie does not mean your movie is sleazy. But like I say, you can't really, you wouldn't be able to really go that far today and have it be any more than kind of like a straight to video. It just wouldn't hit the same. Also, there's not, you're missing some montages. The Toxic Avenger is full of once Melvin turns into Toxie, it's almost all montage, you know. He does get revenge on those who kind of created him, but in the meantime, he's he's fighting crime. He's destroying crime. I mean, it's super violent, but there's like, I mean, he's mopping up the streets. And there's, in this new movie, there's less, it's kind of a straight ahead revenge movie as opposed to, a superhero, origin story. So those are my two critiques. It needed more sleaze and more montages. But other than that, all the performances were great. Peter Dinklage, so he was not the body of Toxie during the movie, but the voice performance along with the physical performer as Toxie, I mean, that stuff is seamless now.
You say self-defense.
It used to be back in the day. If there was like ADR shit, it was a nightmare, dude. It totally would take you out of the movie. You could tell right away that, like, even in the original Toxie, like, there's a bunch of ADR from his voice, and you can tell that it's like it totally seems like a different performer that's doing the voice. But this is seamless. Like, you can't even tell. And like I said, it's super funny. Macon Blair, the director, is in the movie for a couple cameos. It's got a Lloyd Kaufman is in the movie, so if you know, you know. So it's totally fun. You should totally check it out. And there's Monster Toxie Dick, so nothing wrong with that.